About. Oh, it's right here. All right. Realize I don't even have a second screen. There we go. This time it's actually charged at 55%, so it should be good. And let me just set that up and we'll do a proper intro. Remember the timestamp of us starting, and kind of, and continue on from there. This is our system connected to this system. Somebody else has their thing up. I don't know why. Well, somebody has a different name, I should say. I don't know who that is. I don't know who took the time to name their PlayStation, but mine will always be 907, the default setting. So, now that that's kind of set up, how's it going, everybody? I am the Zaben, Neo Zaben, here on Broadcast Zaben, playing some Minecraft, as you can tell, and I don't know, I just felt like I needed to rant today. And I figured, oh, what better than doing it on Minecraft, right? So, the reason why I feel like I needed to, whoa, audio got cut off a bit there, sorry. I don't know if it impacted your end, and it was a bit choppy. But yeah, like I was trying to say was, the reason why I feel like I needed to, kind of play Minecraft today and, kind of vent a bit is because my bro Joey doesn't, I don't know, he's, everybody has their view. I should say it this way. I shouldn't say that nobody knows, without, without a sense of prior knowledge, I suppose. But my bro Joey lately has just been trying his best to just hate on people, right? And not just hate on people, but rather just hate on Trump. And, he's just saying, like, it's weird because he's saying things like his supporters are crazy and things like that. But me, I'm trying to take like the non-bias. I mean, obviously, when you, if you gotta be old enough at least. If you're old enough to vote and such, you have to take something that's kind of in a sense. So if you're voting for a president, you got to take the mentality of, okay, what's going to, in my mindset, what's going to be the best president for the way that I believe should be the way that they run the country, or how they will help it out. That's the mentality that you go in when voting. Once there already is a president, then there's a lot of biased standards, and obviously every president gets hated on. I mean, there's no such thing as the perfect president. People will say things that there was such thing as a perfect president. You could say that was like JFK, George Washington, Abraham Lincoln. There's so much that you can say is a perfect president. But I forgot to silence my phone. But yeah, I can tell. Sorry, reading a text there. But there's no such thing as a perfect president. I don't believe there is such a thing as a perfect president. I think a lot of people come with the mentality of, Trump. Obviously, he has he has a say, because the way that our system is set up is you can't just have one person say, to do certain things. So I need to text this person is important. When you got a girlfriend, you gotta get things done. There we go. Okay. But yeah, like I don't know. I just found it very weird because my bro Joey never really was into politics and things like that, and it's kind of, I believe it's just that mentality of like, we put what's his face? We put, oh, jeez. We put that, like, I think we put that mentality of having Obama as like the perfect president, but like it's not that different. Like when you look at, and I don't want to get political, honestly, I don't. So I just want to make, I'm not gonna get into it. I'm not. I'm just gonna not do that. So I'm gonna just sum it all up. You know, it's just people blame a lot of things on Trump for things that it doesn't even matter who the president is. There's always going to be some people nitpicking at others. Now, I believe, from my experience, that the Democratic Party has a bit more of a louder voice than Republicans. And honestly, it's crazy because, and nobody's fair. I mean, literally, I've seen one where Roseanne Barr, I think she went on Jimmy Kimmel, his late night show, and why do they do this? I swear I'm pissed. She goes on Jimmy Kimmel, and they were talking. I think they were talking about president. Somebody brought up presidency, and Roseanne was just making the point that it's not really just about who's the president, because again, just think of this: the people who vote are the ones that are making sure that people, or he's the one that goes into office, electing, rigging the election and things like that. That's like that's a criminal offense. Like if you're gonna rig, people were claiming that Russians were involved because Russia had something to do with Trump apparently. But it's probably Hillary because I mean she was getting rid of emails and things like that, and she was using private emails for things and started using server. I don't know. It was a whole thing about Hillary using different like server email things and making like private messages and whatnot, and trying to get rid of them as the election got close. If I remember, that's how it was. And then everybody was just like, maybe she's the one that had the Russians involved, because the Russians didn't, obviously, for one, were not involved, and that would itself be a big issue. And again, if you look at just the Mueller report, there's nothing in there about about Russians getting involved. But I don't know. Again, I really don't want to get political, and I think just from this alone, you can see where I stand as an individual who supports the Republican side, because I'm not Democratic. Like, I honestly can say, like, my bro Johnny, Democrat, me, Republican. My other bro Joey, no freaking clue what the heck he is. Maybe he's Republican. I mean, the mentality is like, I've never seen this kid at all look into politics before, and yet here he is, just out of the blue. Trump's racist. All he cares about is having violence and racism, because he joked in one of the conferences or whatever the heck that they have, where he's talking about the border, how we shouldn't be we can't give what's it called, the border, because everybody's, but the border's gonna kill it. And it's like, alright, then at the border we won't have weapons or anything. What we'll do is, obviously the wall is such a good idea. I honestly think it's a good idea. Now, think of it this way. Now this is for deporting illegal immigrants. If you look at Obama and how much he deported, so far it already extends a lot more than Trump. Obama has already gotten, in his time, I believe, 2.5 million illegal immigrants. And everybody snaps. They just, oh my God, why would Trump do this? When, obviously, again, when Trump does it, it's just this bias kind of standard that people have, and I really don't like that. And it's not like it's something I can do about it either. It's like, oh, okay, well, people are biased. What are you gonna do? Well, I can't change people's bias standards because, especially, depending what your community is as well. You could say Trump is racist all you want, but yet you're seeing some improvements. And someone like me, I'm not gonna say I would be the best president because I like, let's say, I like looking at memes. Sometimes there is racist jokes that often get implemented into memes. Um, so if I was president and I were to just be like, "Oh, that's kind of funny," right? And then let's say it's something that downgrades, um, like black people or even Latino people. If I share that like on Twitter, Facebook, wherever the heck people are following me, then they obviously, just like what's going on with Trump, is just he's racist. Have you seen what he put? This and that. Blah, blah, blah. Like I wish this would stop. So again, like just with the way that I'm coming at this is I don't like the way that my bro kind of just suddenly has this mentality of, oh, I gotta be picky about the president and stuff. Like maybe it's just becoming of age because he's able to vote now. I think he was able to vote during that time, but um, now he's able to vote now, and I'm just thinking to myself like, now at least, because he brings it up so much. All he ever does is talk about how Trump is like this bad person and looks up research. Like I'm just thinking to myself, like, are you a Democrat? Because that's the only thing I've seen Democrats doing, while Republicans are not even doing that. Now, obviously, again, or actually, I don't think I said this, but this was actually a good point that my other bro made, is that even though you could be in the same party, I could be Republican or I am Republican. I don't have to like Trump either. It could be Trump doing something. Oh, I don't like that. I don't think I'm gonna vote for him. I think somebody else's standards better. It's not always just because I'm Republican, I have to vote for a Republican person. No, it's just where my standards are. That's the definition of your kind of your stand, your party, your political party is basically just saying like, hey, um, this is more your beliefs. That's just a generalization of what these parties. It's just, okay, this is our beliefs, this is what we stand for, and then it's your duty as a citizen to go ahead and make a vote for who you believe should be president. Of course, obviously, as votes work, the majority is the one who gets it. So again, Hillary should have done a better job. If she would have, she could have been president. The only place I only saw was voting for Trump was every other state except for like mine, maybe two or three others. Trump took the win by like a landslide. Like this dude just, I was surprised. Now, just deal with it. That's all I can say. Deal with it. You may not be happy that Trump is, in office, but every time I get more and more into politics and such, it's just this understanding of, well, if you don't like it, then just work with it. We learn at such a young, at least I have, at such a young age that, life isn't going to treat you fair. It's not always going to give you everything that you want. You're not going to just one day, I don't know, wake up and then things are just going to be the way you want it. Like, that's not going to happen. And again, like I said, it doesn't matter, and at least this is what I was telling him, and I'm losing my mind talking about this because I really don't want to, but I just want to get it off my chest. And the thing is, it doesn't matter who the president is. Regardless of who's president, there's always going to be people who cause problems and do stuff. Now, my bro Joey was just making the claim, oh, but his supporters are crazy. And it's just like, I support Trump. I do. It doesn't matter who the president is. I have to support the president regardless. Especially as someone who is really thinking about getting into the military. It's not like I have much of a naysay. I can't be like, oh, I hate that president. No. In the military, once you've gotten a president, it doesn't matter who the president is. You have to be able to go ahead and as a soldier be like, okay, I gotta do what he says because that's my duty. You know, it can't be, soldiers, they do, I've read many articles of, soldiers can vote. Should the time come and they don't need to vote, they can vote. But again, it doesn't matter who you vote for. You're gonna have people hating others, um, and everybody believes, oh, but he's just doing this and that. Now, when you think about it, this is the thing that I think most people don't look at because, oh, but Obama was a Democrat, so we can't show his dark sides. Like, no, I think that's what people's mentalities are. But oh, but it's Trump. Nobody likes him, so we gotta do it. And for a lot of news, I'll say this: for a lot of news sources, that's actually good reporting and news. It brings them views, which means money in their pockets. So, um, so when Obama, like, because literally everybody just calls out Trump like, oh, you're putting people in cages and things and like this and blah blah blah. But you got to understand, like, that's been there for years. This isn't just, oh, now that Trump's president, oh, I'm gonna build some cages and put people in it. No, that's something that even during Obama, that's something that's been there, and people just don't understand that. They think because Trump is doing it and everybody hates Trump, we have to show that this is Trump's fault. But wait until the next president comes around. They're going to say the same exact things. If you look in Obama's speeches, he clearly says, we are going to deport all immigrants who are illegal. And then he says when now this is the one that I think it's because it's really a word game. As president, it's really a word game because you want to get people on your side. So if you say something just slightly, like, you can make the point, like, I can make the point that Overwatch is a good game, right? I could say that Overwatch is the best game ever. But because I say something like, oh, but Minecraft is a great game. Overwatch is just slightly above it. It's just right above it. Then people will make the, like, what the heck? Why is this guy, saying this about Minecraft and whatnot? It's wordplay, but it's still the same thing. It's me praising a bit of Minecraft, but also Overwatch. Now, obviously, this is something small. It's a video game, obviously, right? But that's basically what people are doing with presidents. They're playing favoritism, or favorites. I like saying favoritism. It sounds different, but you do have to understand, like, not everybody's going to have the same mentality as you. Not everybody's going to come in and go, oh yeah, this is what we want and blah blah blah. Like, no, that's just not going to happen. And this is why I'm saying, like, if you look, I want, like, people to look back at past presidents and realize that not everything was this happy period for people. Not everybody was just happy. You could take, again, like, times of Abraham Lincoln. The guy was assassinated. Why? Because he was a president with different ideas of how the world should be. And what did he do? He freed the slaves, and he goes, they're people just like us. We gotta respect that, and blah blah blah. And then what happens? He gets killed for it. So again, it doesn't matter. This is my point across to you. You could support Trump. You could support Hillary. You could support Bernie Sanders. It doesn't matter who you support. There's always going to be haters on the opposite end, even on your own end. And you can always claim that the other side is crazy. I've seen tons and tons of videos where people will sit down, they'll, watch something like, yeah, Ben Shapiro talking, great guy. Honestly, I feel like if he ever decides one day, now the question I believe was asked of him if he would ever run for president, and I believe he said no, that's something he wouldn't, but should a time come where he does feel like that's something that he wants, he would definitely go for it. So, I believe we need something like that. We need someone who makes sense of things, someone who understands kind of like how the world works. But again, if you can take somebody like that try putting them in an environment where a lot of people don't like that kind of thing, you're gonna have issues regardless. It doesn't matter. You know, there was problems when Obama was president, and you know, again, like you don't see people getting mad at Obama for having 2.5 million illegal immigrants leave, but when Trump gets about half of that, then, or not even half. I've seen, what was it? Yeah, I mean, I seen one thing in a year. Obama had took almost about 500,000. He was at four something. But we'll just round it to 500,000, and then Trump was at 200,000. But yet, again, just that mentality. People want to play favorites, claiming that, you know, Trump's this racist and, you know, this and that. We're not, like, how do I explain this? I want to speak a bit more on I believe this is a social level than it is a political stand, because politically speaking, it just, I don't know, it's insane. I'm like stuttering on my own words now. But yeah, I think instead of us just constantly, our president sucks, let's get him out of the office, over and over and over, we should finally have the mentality to go, hey, we should figure out a way to, we should figure out a way to go ahead and, okay, that's how it works. We should figure out a way to go ahead and understand kind of what we're dealing with. For one, you know, don't just make assumptions because somebody else said it. Like, I know, my bro, again, think about like movies or games that you might have played. My bro Joey didn't like the movie Us, while my bro John and I were like, whoa, this is actually a really good film, you know? My bro Joey thought like, oh, this was dumb, this was a dumb movie. But then you got like my bro John and I are coming here like, what? You know, because again, not everybody's going to see eye to eye on everything, which is why, you know, you could make, I think that's a fine statement that, you know, because he's saying a president should not be making jokes, when almost like in all actuality, there's always presidents joking about something. And boom. So all he did, again, to support his claim that Trump's this bad, evil person, was send a video of someone saying, shoot them, after Trump had said that, you know, we shouldn't have the border using weapons and such. And then again, you just had people going with the gun, shoot them, just shoot them. And then, you know, right? It was just one little guy, just shoot them. And Trump, you know, like, oh, this guy wants us to, you know, it's a joke. But again, it's just, this is why being a president, to an extent, and people just taking things up the butt, is horrible. You know, I could make the same joke, and because I'm not a president, it would go fine with someone like my bro Joey. Why? Oh, because it's a joke. So how come my opinion of shooting them is a joke to him whenever I mean it like as a joke, and then when Trump is like, oh, it's a joke, let me joke about it, it's completely different, you know? We really set up a bias standard. Like, everything about the world is biased. And should you believe people and their claims and such, do research. Don't just only focus on the person. Think about the past. You know, it's always about reminiscing on the past and improving on it for the future. So, oh, I don't have any more crap. That's kind of why I hate, almost for a fact, I hate when all I hear are people going, "Oh, Trump is bad, blah blah blah. Trump is bad because of this, blah blah blah." But then I'm just thinking, like, aren't you the people who supported, what's it called? Aren't you the people that supported Obama, and he deported a lot more people, and you had people, and for them, kind of their idea was to support their borders to prevent people from coming in. They could easily just get people with guns to go over there. I don't know about you all, but to me it sounds pretty fishy, because again, it's just this bias standard. Now you could be like, oh, because he tried lowering healthcare, he gave Obamacare, and then it's just like, anybody could do that. You could do Trump care. It's just presidents putting their name in front of a care. It's stupid, I swear. I don't know. Again, I don't really like getting political, especially on this channel, but I just needed to get that off my chest because I think this kid is, I mean, don't get me wrong, again, you could have your ideas, but I think he's just like everybody else that's looking too much in the details instead of looking at the bigger picture. Okay, I'm feeling good now. Feeling better. Because it's a pain. It is. It generally is a pain. Having to talk to him like, bro, it's not about hating the president. It's about working with what you have. Life gives you lemons, right? Put that backwards. See, I'm not going to get upset about this, but like, oh, my world is ending. No, that's what a lot of people do with Trump, I swear. He puts one stair upside down, boom, nail on him. Now, I don't want to get into it anymore. So let's move on to the next thing. Turn my AC on. Well, I'll have it on fan mode instead of cooling. Somebody messaged me. I want to check it out really quick. Whoops. And send. Alright. So, believe it or not, I'm walking on air. Alright. I need to figure out how I'm going to do this. I think I'm just going to use... I don't know. Oh boy. Oh, there we go. We finally got our other bro going on. Are you kidding me? So, more lies. Now, this is actually something that I've heard from the Republican side. Oh boy. And I definitely think, maybe the Democrats had the same mentality, or they wouldn't mind this actually, is having Michelle Obama run for president. And I like how they were still talking about it, even though I keep on going. Somebody, and this was me going through like the Republican Party. I follow one, and I criticize everything. Everybody's crazy. It doesn't matter what side you stand. You're either gonna have the side that goes, yeah, kill him, blah blah blah, or you're gonna have the side that goes, no, defend them, that's racism and this and that, blah blah blah. It's like, what the heck's going on? Like, nothing makes sense anymore. Yeah, see, I like that. my bro telling me right now, because I was like something, I read something that Michelle Obama was gonna go for 2020, and then my bro just comes out right then and goes like, yeah, she's a good, person, a good candidate for it, especially as a African American female running for it. She is a good candidate for it, but she did state that she would rather help out children instead of being behind a desk making choices for everything. So I am completely for that. I understand. Um, I understand that aspect. Oh, finally. Thank you. I was like, why? I'm asking him right now, why do people hate Trump? That's it? Just his comments? There we go. Oh, wait, is he gonna say that he actually saw it? Or is he gonna be like, oh no, I didn't read that yet, hold on. Hold on, let's give it a bit. Oh, it's only 9. Okay, I thought he used a bit more. Okay. My bro was over here like, I wouldn't vote for Trump because we don't see eye to eye on certain things. And I'm just like, you don't even see eye to eye with me. It's pretty true though, because we've talked about a lot of political things before, like the way we see um, things happening or the way things should happen. Um, and yeah, I mean, we've disagreed on plenty of times. There we go. There we go. Let's see how this looks. So he's a 1 space gap. There we go. I'm just trying to make the claim here. Jeez. I'm like trying to explain to my bro. He's like, the news is evil. I'm like, yeah, it kind of depends on the news as well. And he's just like, no, all of it's evil. I'm just like, whoa, relax. I'm like, not, you're not letting me explain myself here. um, jeez. Because I'm making the claim, if you watch the news and everything you hear is what you want to hear, then the news is therefore doesn't seem evil because it's presenting itself as, hey, look, watch this. You know. Oh, okay, so we make it all flat. Okay, okay. I didn't think we're gonna need this. Um. Oh man. Okay, it's fine. Wait. Would that look fine if I do it like that? I don't know. I'm gonna keep it as is. Um. Come on, bro, spamming me a bit. Oh boy, I forgot the name of it. Is it that? There we go. I'm asking my bro, like, cause my grandma watches a lot of Spanish news, more than just English news, but she watches a lot more of the Spanish news. You know, just a bit more like, oh, you know, cause we're a Latino family. Dems, really? Oh, he's gonna explain himself. I like that. Bit of an explanation. Ooh, this actually be a good topic, but Boom. I thought this was gonna go on a bit more, and he was gonna like call me out or something, but I guess not. I generally thought he was gonna be like, "Hey, don't say that. That is me." I'm like, "Oh." um, but no, I think it's pretty good. Again, I don't want to talk too much about it, but this is what this whole video is gonna be at this point. Um, you know, again, my idea mentality is people are so focused on trying to hate on things that, you know, for many different reasons. I think I would have to agree with my bro Johnny though. The main reason why people really hate Trump is because of his comments, not necessarily him just going like, "Hey, this is gonna happen." It's more his comments. So I do have to agree with my bro on that one. I think that is more the main reason why a lot of people will hate on him. But, you know, we can't let things like that constantly dictate how we do things. And obviously dictate's a pretty big word. I probably shouldn't be using that, but still, you know, you get the general idea of what I'm throwing down. Oh, here we go. This is gonna be a big one. Dang it, I can't believe I need a moment. Hold on. There we go. I think we finally mellowed things out. I've told my bro how I really don't like being political a lot of times. I put more of my political views towards. I'm gonna go to a safe spot just in case. Um, there we go. I put more my political views in a Facebook group. Um, oh my gosh. There we go. Yeah, like I said, I was telling my bro Joey, like I should have said it like a bit before. Um, but I was talking about how I don't like or want There we go. Jeez. I swear, we can never get these things done. We like have to argue about something. I'm not even gonna see a comment. Because I'm trying to get this video to talk and chat and do stuff, and then like these guys are commenting. So he's just like, just shut up. And I was like, alright. There we go. I got back into the argument. I shouldn't do that, but um, that's what it is. You know, these guys always have something. But as I was trying to say, he goes back to that. Um, you know, we each have their own political view. Me, I don't really talk about it with my bros. Like I know my bro Joey, he always shares it. At this point, I was just pretty much fed up because we do have our different views. Um, so you know, that's why I'm just like, you know, I just told him right now, like you should look into groups. You know, because I joined a group, same party, Republican, and I go into the comments. I'll look into something, and I'm like, this is very picky or whatever, blah blah blah, and I, you know, like not even just that. Like you can look at it. Like I remember there was one, and I'm pretty sure I talked about this before, but it was a Republican thing. Showed a video of Muslim women fighting while still like holding their kids in their arm, and so I go into the comment section because I was like, oh, I want to know what people are saying. What? um, you know, I was just pointing my view out of like, yeah, um, you know, just rather in the comment section because people were commenting things about, oh, excuse me, about how the Muslims are these bad, evil people and such, and um, you know, it's the thing is, people, what we us in the U.S., we have the freedom of speech. It's literally the First Amendment. You should be able to say whatever you want without having to get in trouble for it. And then, of course, obviously, hate speech or hate crime is something that goes like is more of a crime thing, you know, a law of a sense, than it is, you know, your freedom of speech because you could defend so much in the court with just it's in my constitution to say my beliefs. Um, so that's why when I went into the comment and I saw that people were saying like it's just an ideology, not a religion. They're dumb and blah blah blah, and I'm just thinking to myself like, why are people like, you know, everybody again, they're entitled to their opinion, but you do have to recognize things. If it all is claimed as um if it is all claimed as, you know, religion, then let it, you know, it's religion. You know, I can't just go up to someone, you know, I'm Christian. I can't go up to somebody else. Let's say like I wasn't Christian. Let's just say I don't know, atheist or whatever the word is for not believing in any god. Um, let's say I go up to somebody who's Christian and go, "That's just an ideology, right? You're just an ideology. You what you stand for isn't even religion, you know, like I guess because the idea now, if you guys didn't know, Christianity is like the number one. I don't know if it still is, but it basically is like the number one uh, most practiced religion. I mean, you see, I think there was a stat. I'm trying to remember my best. My brain isn't as good as it used to be. Um, but they said that the what? Where did my brain go? I'm sorry. So, you know, again, like I can go up to somebody who's a Christian and be like, "Oh, what you believe is just an ideology. It's not even a religion." Um, because you know, and then I can use the claim like, "Oh, because Christians don't support gay people, so therefore." Okay, so we're putting it on the stairs. Okay. You know, I can make the claim like, "Oh, well, you like gay people, or you know, the ideology of um in religion being like, oh, since gay people are a thing and you don't support gay people, you're a bad person. Yeah, let's keep that pattern because we have to go like that, right? I gotta look at it again. I messed that one up, but you know what? Completely fine. Um, you know, I can make that claim that it, that like Christianity is this ideology because they don't support gay people or something, you know. And there's a lot of people who don't understand that in many religions it's they see that as something that's bad, right? And and you know, it's not and even my family, I'm not even going to lie, even my family, in my own family, I have I have some aunties, right? And they're lesbian. Simple as that. There's no hiding that or anything, right? It's you're lesbian, okay, bada boom, you're lesbian. We have no problem with that. Why? Because you're still family at the end of the day. So I'm gonna put it like that. Okay, perfect. We're doing this good. Um, so don't let you know you can have your own. You're entitled to your own thoughts and opinions. You don't have to let it be. Oh man, you don't have to let everything dictate you. You know, we live in this world where we say things like that, like, "Oh, don't let people tell you what you are. Be whoever you want to be." But then, yet, when you grow up, what happens? It's literally everybody telling you what to do, or else they're not gonna accept you for who you are. It's literally that's how the world works. If you just take out things like politics and such, honestly, the world would be so much of a better place. Heck, for all I know, having some type of monarchy could be the best thing that happens to the world. I wouldn't know, right? I wouldn't know because all we ever do as individuals is complain and complain, and some reason that's just who we are. And you know, you either are some snowflake, you're this precious little thing that you know things have to be your way, or else it's not fair. And then you got things like, oh well, you know, if it isn't like this or like that, like there's just so much to it. Honestly, I'm pretty fed up, right? Let's break it down. I'm pretty fed up with that. I just want to see. Was it like that? Hold on. I don't remember it being like this. I can't get it now. Okay, hold on. Let's check the let's check the other side. 1, 2, 3. Okay. I just want to make sure that this is even enough. But honestly, I don't know. I don't know. We have a very weird aspect of the world. You know, we've always make the claim, oh, you know, you don't have to be this perfect thing. 1 space 2 space 3 space. Oh, because that's like that. Okay, and that's why it looks different. Okay. But yeah, I mean, you know, this is why I feel like, respectively speaking, with my bro Johnny, I feel like I can at least have like a humane kind of argument, you know, nothing where it's like, oh, you're bad because of this and you're bad because of that, you know, nothing like that. Um, just something civil, you know, and it's been a while since I've talked about political stance because honestly, just politically speaking, is one of the like worst things. I'm just being honest with you. Um, I made more of these when I didn't want to. The reason why I see, and it's just almost like a fact, is because people are always quick to draw. Meaning, or at least the way that I'm intending it to mean is, being quick to the draw means they're just jumping the gun. You know, they have a lot of expressions meaning the same thing, but there we go. Wait, hold on. Yeah, it looks really weird. Um, But yeah, people are making, are going to be quick to assumptions and whatnot. And that's just something that we're very dumb as social creatures. I'm just being completely honest with you. Um, I more than often wish that I was a bird. More than not often. Sometimes I wish I was a dog. I'll look at my dog. I'm like, ooh, I wish I was you. But I always wish I was a bird. I've always have wished I was a bird. And the reason why I've always wished that was because I've always wanted to get away from a lot of things. You know, uh, this whole political thing. Oh my God, you voted for Trump, and I have a feeling if I were to like explain that to my girlfriend, she'd be like, she would see a downside of me, and it'd be horrible. But obviously, later on in the future, if you were to talk political, you have to, talk to your other part. You got to talk to your partner about, your political beliefs. You can't just, like, oh, it's voting, we gotta vote, blah blah blah. That's something that you can talk. I think honestly, that should be something that people can talk about. But for most people, again, it's not just about who the leader is. It's always about, I'm gonna vote for this person because they said they're gonna give me something that, I want available. A lot of people will vote for more of a democratic person because the promise of free healthcare is something that's going pretty big. Why? Because people don't want to pay lots of money for it. And, you do have to understand that even if you do that, you're going to be spending lots and lots and lots of money. And again, like one of the ideas was, oh, let's just take it out of taxes. We'll take your taxes, we'll raise it through the roof, and then everybody's gonna have free healthcare. And then they promoted it pretty dumb. I remember them saying that it's free until you get charged. Basically saying, oh yeah, healthcare is free until you come in and get charged for whatever the heck you need. Then it's not gonna be free. You're gonna get charged. Then it was just so dumb because it's like, yeah, that's kind of already how we have it going, no? But not really. We pay insurance so that should, under the circumstance, something happen, we get charged for it. But, you know, there's so much just to healthcare alone that we don't understand um, as like just humans in general, I suppose. You know, I hate, I want to say the most mellowed out people, the people who are, out there and doing things in order to, how do I explain? The people who aren't very political, I feel like I'm gonna go end up in like China or something. Japan, I mean, sorry, not China. I feel like I'm gonna end up going to Japan and just becoming a monk because it's so many situations where I just kind of feel fed up with just in general, like what's happening in the world, Is that the only way to make chiseled? I have to do it like that? No, I think we have a stone cutter. We could do it that way. But yeah, I mean, it's just insane about having to do all that. And to be completely honest, I still wish I was a bird. Part of the reason, and I didn't even explain that to anybody, part of the reason why I still have the mentality of just like I need to go out and join the military is because we, again, as humans, like there's so much pressure. Like I want to get away from it. I'm tired of having, you put in your opinion and then people are just going to be like, I hate your opinion, blah, blah, yeah. But then as soon as, it's all said and done, then it's all like, oh yeah, that was so, but it was just a little, like, I don't know, I hate it, don't be that person that claims they want, like, peace in the world, but then argues over everything, people want to compare everything to, like, Canada and stuff, right? They're like, oh, but in Canada, they have this and that, and then you do have to realize, like, Canada, for one, is completely different. Two, I believe they don't have the Constitution, so you can't say things like I plead the fifth or I have the freedom of speech, because if you go again, similar to like Canada, you can't just say that. You can't just be like, oh, well, yeah, you're not in the U.S., buddy. You can't say these things. You know, it's kind of why like if you go to the UK and you want to go to the Queen's Palace, you can't. It's off limits because it's the Queen's Palace, or I guess at this point it would be the Prince because he's gonna be the one that takes air. Um, but like that's the thing. Like people just hating and hating, you know. Um, and I've talked to a few people. I've talked to a few people. I think I spoke to someone who was apparently from the UK. They said they don't like Trump. I asked why, and they just said, mean names about him, and I was just like, okay, that doesn't really explain why you don't like the guy. You got to explain your point. I could be like, I like, let's say that right here. I got a GameCube controller. I like GameCube controller. And they go, why? Why do you like the GameCube controller? It's a controller. It's like, well, yeah, but why do you like it other than of course it's a controller. you know I would say, well, for one, it feels great whenever I'm playing video games. For me, the buttons feel more convenient. I don't have to do the little, like when I play on PlayStation, I think Xbox as well, I do what they call like the claw grip, which is one finger curls inward and like covers like 2-3 buttons, um, and then you use your middle finger to get those other ones. But sometimes, you still come in and do that. But middle finger is typically the one that presses those buttons, and the other hand is just normal. So I have the claw. But when I play on the GameCube, I don't need the claw because everything is at my thumbs. Whenever I play Smash Bros, it feels great. It's a really good controller. The analog stick has edges on it instead of being round like everybody else. You could hear the little, because it's hitting the edges. So when I need to go in a direction, even if I look down at the controller, I can know, okay, it's like this. Or if I slip the controller but slide it a bit, it will go into that little edge and help me for that, specific angle that I'm going for. So, I can do all that. Hey, look, not only is it wireless and chargeable, it doesn't have an amiibo feature, which is unfortunate, but it has rumble. The C-stick's a bit larger than what I remember, which is good and more convenient. D-pad's smaller, but, I'm not complaining about that because I don't typically use the D-pad. And everything just feels generally good. And then you can be like, oh, but then what do you like this? Or I could say this: I don't like olives. And then somebody could be like, why didn't you like olives? Because I don't like green olives. I've eaten black olives. I don't think I've eaten it on its own, but definitely on pizza, and I was fine with it. But they'd be like, why don't you like green olives? And I'd be like, because it's dumb. It doesn't explain, obviously, as you can see, it doesn't explain why I don't like olives. But if I were to go, oh, because whenever I eat it, to me, it just tastes so horrible, horrific, using words like that helps explain. It's kind of why when you read a book, you want details, like, to understand more. If a book has too much detail, sometimes if it has too much detail on something, then you get a very good picture of it, actually. I was going to say that sometimes you're, like, oversaturated with details and you kind of get uninterested and don't like it, but that's how you explain things, with detail. If you're not explaining the detail of things, typically a short little detail little detail sentence is what people need. But yeah. So, again, that's it, basically it. So, I'm talking to this person who's apparently from the UK. And, I'm asking them why they don't like President Trump, right? And they just, didn't really have anything other than just saying mean things. So what I ended up doing was taking like the claims of Trump, like, okay, we're gonna build a wall to keep out immigration. So I was like, okay, that's the whole point of the wall. What are your thoughts on immigration, on illegal immigrants? Should you keep them in? Do you do this? Whatever. Like, what's your idea? And then this person goes, get them out of here. And I'm like, okay, obviously, so you have the same idea. So I went, oh, that's what they said. Don't build a wall. And I'm like, why are you gonna say don't build a wall? Like, that has nothing to do with, you know, UK. It has nothing to do with them. If the wall is literally just between the border of Mexico and America. So it's like, what? You know, like it boggles my brain. Um, insane, insane. Um, oh my neck. So yeah, so that's what this person was apparently upset about Trump for, because he he came in with the idea that we would be able to go ahead and build a wall. Now, obviously, people are coming in and saying, well, if we do that, it's going to be very financially consuming. But honestly, I do believe that a wall would help. Now, my reason for it, now don't hate on me for this, my reason for having a wall is because um, we've had Israel do that. And Israel, from what we know, is notorious for people to come in and do bombings, because all the states around it do that. Like, they hate Israel because Israel has a very different practice. And, you know, to say that America is better when we hate on Muslims for that, you know, what that doesn't make us any better. We can't just say, "Oh, we're better than you," but then end up doing that, because we end up being one of the biggest hypocrites for hating on people. And a lot of people just don't understand that. They're always wondering why. Why is it like this? Because we constantly hate on one another, and then we hate others for doing something that we do, and yet we say we don't do it because we're just hypocrites like that. Um, it's insane. That's all I can really say. I really wish things were different. I really wish. You know, you can't say, "Oh, I wish I was in Korea." Now, now this was so sad. People were saying, "Oh, poor Korea," you know, having to deal with Trump coming in and wanting to talk was very disappointing, because Trump went over there with the intent of, hey, we're going to talk out everything. Like, you have a problem with us, we have a problem with you. Why? And you know, it's always been that long time thing where, you know, the U.S. Man, I wish I could remember why, but was at, you know, kind of was at there was the Korean War. So in North Korea, there was it, and you learn this. There's actually anti-American propaganda, anti-America, and they market America as Nazis. And when you look at some of the stuff that they have, they present America. They show the American flag, but it's like covered in like swastikas. They replace all the stars and stuff with like a swastika. Um, and they go, they are the evil ones. They are racist. They are bad. And then, you know, obviously, again, just it being propaganda, people are gonna go, oh, that's what America is like. We can't go over there. We can't associate ourselves with them. You know, that's kind of why, um, when the North Korea is over here, you know, making nuclear weapons and such, and then Trump comes in and goes, hey, look, I don't know why we're gonna let the, you know, and it's very true. Why would we let the past? You know, we've had World War, right? 1 and 2, and so much time has flown by since then. We've gotten a lot more advanced since then. And what happened? We're, you know, getting better with what we have, and that looks nice. We just part. I should send a picture to my bro, but like, I have no clue what to do with that. Send a picture. There we go. What was I saying? But yeah. Whew. Man, I feel like we could always rant on about something, right? But it's very true. I mean, again, you had people, and I've seen video. I'm surprised that came out. There was a video of, come on, of people in North Korea. They were trying to, I guess, leave, but in North Korea, I guess you know, it's like forbidden to leave. Really? But higher? Okay, sorry, my bro is telling me for the top of that, I should make it like the 2 towers that we did on the edge. So we're gonna probably have to work on that. Kind of like that. It's like carved, chiseled. I like that. So this we need more of, obviously, because we need to make it go across. For here, I don't know if I want to go all the way up, because this is supposed to look like a support beam kind of deal. So, and I realized I went in with the intention of making those flat ones, this stone slabs. There we go, I'll just say that. Okay. If I remember. Dang. Okay. So I did remember. We just need to do it to the opposite side. There we go. But we'll figure something out. But man, oh man. I think we moved on. I think we're pretty much fed up. I think I've exhausted everything that I can. Let's just get a new president so we can just argue about whatever the heck they're doing. That's if in 2020 somebody else, everybody votes for somebody else, but let's just, you know, hurry it up. You know, I just want to get tired of all of it. Okay, stuff my bucket. So what we're gonna do is, I should have done 2 at a time. Where is it at? I'm just gonna fill you up, and then I'll put the rest of you in there. I think it goes up to like 45, and then ends. Oh, speaking of ending, I'm gonna end this creeper's life. That sounds so weird to say. There. Yeah, I should have maybe left it as lava. Because lava's a lot brighter, so I don't know. I do not. What was you? You just saying your food. Okay, well. That's all that's getting. Because I'm gonna keep breaking more. Iron pickaxe is pretty low, though. Go by the name Lois Lane. Let's put this, like, right there. I do have a regular iron pickaxe. Oh, but I have another one that's efficiency. So we'll just get the regular one for now. I'll keep the chest there. Let's break a little bit of stuff. Because not only am I trying to, like, find diamonds, but I'm just gathering stone. Or wait, no. Did I say it backwards? Not only am I trying to get stone, but I'm trying to find diamond? There you go. Yeah, it sounds a lot better. See what I mean? from earlier. If you're just the way of choosing your own words sounds better. Again, choice of words. So if you say something pretty weird or abnormal, I don't know, just different, but still meaning the same thing, like I could jokingly be like, "Oh, diamonds, who needs that?" You know, that could like trigger somebody. You never know. This is the day where more people are triggered. It's probably because nobody knows what the heck is the difference between abuse, you know, and like spanking your child, you know. So I do have to agree with those um, who've made. I've seen a video of a guy saying, you know, you don't want to do it too much, you don't want to do it at all, you want to do it like at the perfect time. Basically, meaning if the time comes, your child's acting up really dumb, you're gonna want to do that. You're gonna want to spank your child. Now, I grew up with that discipline where if I did bad in school or something, I was spanked. So I know firsthand that it's definitely something that's needed, because you can go on, you know, living your life, and I have to agree, if you don't spank your child or anything like that, you are kind of teaching them, like, okay, you can do whatever you want, all you have to do is just go sit in a corner, you know? Nobody wants to sit in a corner, but I mean, regardless, you know, you gotta teach your kids. It's why, even though my girlfriend and I mean, we haven't really spoke about it, but whenever I think about it, because there's times where, you know, she said that when she was being raised or whatever, um, or whatever. I don't know why I said that. I'm sorry. I got to be a bit more respectful on my word choosing. But see, like, I'm understanding. Like, I'm trying to be a bit more respectful because this is my girlfriend here. But you do have to understand that, like, she was raised, and she's said to be more of a housewife, right? That's why whenever I'm like, hey, how you doing? She's like, oh, I'm cleaning. I'm doing this. I'm doing that. I'm like, whoa, what the heck? And then, you know, she watches her, I believe they're both girls, so that her nieces, um, she's always like, oh, look, blah, 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 you know, she's, oh my goodness, she's kind of more ready for kids than what I am at the moment. Like, if I were to be like, oh, let's have a kid right now, I wouldn't be able to freaking, I don't know, just handle it, I guess. And again, the reasoning behind that is just because, you know, that's just the way we were raised. I'm just a single, you know, I'm just this guy who never had to do that. And then, you know, you got her, which obviously has to do it more often than what I would, because obviously I don't have that type of experience or anything. I don't know why my voice changed a lot right there, but we're gonna get rid of these torches because it's very dark down here. And then we'll grab that. And then we're gonna make more of... I can't do that here, I just remembered. Okay, I'm gonna let that cook and we'll be right back. But yeah, I mean... how do I explain? I don't know. We're gonna move off subject. We're gonna get back into Minecraft mindset. Because my bro said, he wants me to touch up that the way I did like that, but I don't think it would look as good. You know, he said do it but higher, and I'm just thinking like, ugh, I don't know if I can. You know, I'll think of something. I usually think pretty darn well. I might make it like 8 blocks higher. I'm not sure. Let's see, we have anybody watching? Alright, we have nobody watching, but we have 4 comments from Beyblade, which, unfortunately, I didn't get to acknowledge, so I'm sorry, Master of Beyblade, didn't get to acknowledge it because I was too busy. I want to see something really quick. Did they really change it, or did they put it back? Oh, nope. He changed it. Okay. Chase Miller. He never subscribed, but you know what? I'm going to keep it there. He was a great kid from that one Fortnite match. I don't know how we ran into him, but he was a cool kid. Chase Miller! Oh, man. Good kid, good kid. That's to let you know, be kind to everybody. Which is something we as people apparently don't know how to do. Dang, if he would have made it a bit, you know, different, that would have been a good path. But, let's see. I'm thinking we could do something interesting with this. I'm thinking... Alright, this is what I'm thinking. Now, it might be weird, but I think it might come out cool. I think so. Just me, you know, giving my thoughts. There we go. Okay, so I'm thinking what we do is, obviously for here it'd be different from everywhere else. We're gonna put water here, maybe about that second one right there. We're just gonna go bam. Put a thing of water, have it fall out, right? So it's gonna come out into here. We're gonna do that for all of them, which is about what, 3? 1, 2, 3. Yes. Then once we make the same thing on the opposite end, which is gonna be very kind of time consuming. This I'm thinking we do the same thing. So this side is gonna have water streaming from like somewhere up there coming down. And we'll just take the water from my bro's spot, you know, over there. I think that would be a good spot. And yeah, I don't know what else, to be completely honest with you. That's what I'm just throwing out there. That's my pitch. If you guys like it, too bad. I like it. Alright. We have a lot of stairs, so it's not like we're going to need to get rid of them. Or not get rid of them. Jeez, I really wish I knew English better, huh? Boom, boom. I think here I did this. And then like that. Baby brother. To the boogie to the boogie rhythm of the bee. I can't sing music. Okay, I think we just copy this. I have 2 left. Oh wait, no, didn't I do this different? Hold on. No. Yeah, leave it as is. Yeah, I did. I must have, right? Hold on, let me check that side. Whoops. Oh yes, yes, I did do it differently. Okay, so let's fix that up. Baby brother, welcome to the boogie to the rhythm of the bee. Yeah, see, so then that would be the same. We would do 1 more on, or 2. Yeah, 1. So we would need 2. Looks good to me. I'm completely fine with that. Wait, do I need this on the bottom as well? I mean, it would make some sense, right? Like that. Just to keep that kind of theme going, you know? Just fix it up. Fix it up. Because that's where it starts, this is where it ends, so... Make your body rock. Looks fine to me. Do that to the inside, and, you know, we're getting closer. I really like that we're more objective-based in our English. No, I'm joking. In our creativity for this. Now, I don't know how I'm gonna do this. My bro expects me to just edit his thing and make it work, but we will see. So, like I said, what he wants me to do is take this bit, put it on this, but this needs to be higher. And I agree, this needs to be higher for one. Two, I don't know how I'm gonna do that because his pattern's a bit different. As you can see, there's all that's missing. Um, I told him just to kind of somewhat copy the theme of it, the idea. I gave him this as an inspiration. Like he's like, I don't know what to make, and I'm like, oh, here's something. Maybe you can make something with this. And sure enough, what is this? Oh, I never put a thing there. I want to play that craft. That's what my bro Joey just said right now. Oh my goodness. Everybody texting me. Of course I'm home. Why? You want me to leave? Oh, man. I thought she was gonna say something awesome, but then she like, nah. Alright, so hold on. Give me one moment. I'll be right back. And yeah, just don't leave. Just get your snacks though, but don't leave. Oh, I swear. What a weird, interesting day. We're not even done with our water either. We're like half, I think. Nah, I don't know how I'm gonna do this. Because I think I'm gonna need to change his up. I need to make this squared. And then make it square. Pull it all the way up. Keep this the same theme. Do that to the top once it's done. Replace the small bit there, I think, with just a normal block. And we should be good to go. That's my body saying, I agree. Kill it. Friggin' spider. Oops. And let's see what their comment is. So, my bro Joey, I sent him. So what I did was I sent it in the group chat. Joey, Johnny, and I. So I took a picture and I said, "Hey, I don't know what to do with that." And I circled with the little edit thing marker, showing the top of his building. Like, "Hey, I don't know what to do with that bit. Like, you have any ideas or something?" And he just goes, "Oh, he goes like the other two, but higher." And I'm just like, "Are you kidding?" So I think that's what I'm gonna have to do. I'm gonna have to repeat what I did there. I don't know. I want it like different. We're gonna need string for sure because I'm trying to make the banners for it. Um, we'll probably do it. I don't know what colors. We have lots of green, yellow, red. Obviously mixing the two, you could get orange. Not a lot of blue. Um. But yeah, so I told him right now, I'm like, ooh, I don't know. Well, at first, because I think now I got a bit of an idea when I said, oh, I just cut, put the edges. I just told him, like, oh, I don't know if I can do that. And he goes, what? Why? And I just said, it's big. Like, if I were to keep it the way that it's shaped like that, I wouldn't know how to do this. It would come out a bit different. But I'm going to have to square it out. And it won't ruin the design, really. Like, this is 2 spaces. It's gonna be 1. So it's still like space, and then obviously you have stuff here. Maybe I should like put a door there, right? Oh wait, no, I can't because it would just break this side. I was gonna say, ooh, maybe I should put a door there, and then like, something here, and then we go up. Wait, actually, I'm just curious. Okay, no, okay. I thought this was gonna be different, but no, 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 no. No, I didn't use that. Whoops, what am I doing? It's like this, but then you do that. Oh, my brain hurt. I'm thinking we could do something here. Heck, for all I know, I could probably put more of them nether portals and just have people get scattered all around. But I'm thinking of just doing the bridge chiseled, stop here, and then do this going across. And then the thing is, now when I was first doing this, I didn't think about it. But I think we're gonna go across all that stuff. All that. And I don't know. Oh, I think he already said something, but I didn't read it fast. There we go. There we go. Um, I don't know how we would do this. My bro Johnny. Okay, so I'm just thinking about this now. The Wither is something I believe we talked about, and then my bro Johnny said he found a video where apparently a guy just kind of dug down and made like a cave, or there really was a cave, and he just, yeah, somehow you're supposed to lure it in there. Um, I don't know if this one block can make the Wither go down it or anything, but apparently that's what the Wither does. It can get trapped down there. Actually, it would be interesting. I want to see for myself. And while we're at it, I think we have stone actually melting, so we should get that checked out. I'm gonna go to YouTube really fast. I know we're doing the stream for YouTube, but I want to check it out. Like this, go down. Oh, it was done a long time ago. You know what, that's fine. I'm gonna do... No, let's do it at the house instead, because I think I'm gonna be more likely to check it out there. Or maybe I won't, I don't know. And it's also a good way of kind of getting rid of lava. I'm gonna try to explain that to my bro real quick. Because I know my bro Joey, he likes trophies, right? He does. He likes, you know, I have to agree, it's a good feeling when you play something and you get a trophy. It felt kind of good with Sekiro, because I felt like I was definitely making progress, but man. And take a picture. And then I'm gonna use the red color again, because it stands out. Wait, no it doesn't. Green. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine. There we go. There we go. Okay, so I'm trying to explain it to my bros to see if there's a way, because I think we could definitely, the way that I see this happening is if I can explore this area, my bro can explore that area, which would be, again, just half. I think the same has to be said for the bottom and the top. I believe this is the center of it all. I think I have to use the bathroom, actually. So, what we're going to do is... Uh, there we go. I think that's just me being really generous. Because I think if I get my bros to be like, hey, can you just go up to that section right there and explore, and I go up here, you know, like we can't all go to the different ones and expect the same results. We'd all have to explore the same. That's bull. I have 2 treasure map 60s, which I don't even remember what those are, so let's peep that really quick. Boogie to the boogie, the rhythm, the beat. I've seen this before. Something tells me that this is that. I don't have paper on me, so I can't make it bigger, but I have a feeling. I get that feeling inside my bones. Anybody remember that song? Okay, cool. I have a conduit. I don't have enough of these blocks, though. Or not that block. That block. How do you even use it again? Is it a 3x3? Okay, so this is tricky. Hold on. Toy Story ad. Okay. One, two, three, four, five. Wow. Already, I'm not going to be able to make this. But I can try. It's supposed to be Prismarine, right? Okay, come on. I want to be bogus, but like, come on, you nerd. Oh, here we go. What is that? Oh, this takes so long. Okay, well, he's using bricks. Only a 5, regardless. Can I turn this into a brick? Like, wait. Is that something I can use here? Like I'm saying the same thing. Okay, well I guess not. I thought this would have been a spot where you could turn it. Like this would make sense to me to do that. I mean, why else? You know, you have it here for the purple, for the purpur. You know, why can't you do it with what's this? Endstone. Come on. All right. Then hold on one moment. Jeez, I swear, every time something happens. Okay, I think we're good. I think we're good. Only thing is, I can't make the bricks because little did I know, you need the shards. You need the shards. A rare decorative stone that can be found in the ocean monuments, and that can be found in ocean monuments. Whatever, I'll get to that later. Nah, I'll talk with them later. Um, figure things out as we go along. Okay, so first of all, I think we'll start doing the conduit. This guy did it in bricks, but I don't think it matters if you use brick or the other. But then again, I see, hold on, because this guy's using a brick, this guy's using regular Prismer. Let's take both. You know what? Because we have a few stuff, so let's do it. Okay, so this is what we're gonna do. Whoops. I had to scratch my ear and I forgot to put the thing back, the mic. Alright, so we're gonna go like this. So we're gonna go for some reason I feel like the conduit should be now this. Oh, actually that's a pretty good question where to put it, because ooh, it's tricky. Tricky, baby, rocko, rock'em, flock'em, something, something. I'm getting trickstered. Ow, that's tricky, tricky, tricky. Me don't rock 'em. Oh my god, I totally forgot to work on that. I totally forgot. No wonder why I had sandstone slabs. I was supposed to work on that. The guy who was instructing it, I don't think does a good job. But, you know, whatevs, you know. What? Something died? Oh, no, 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 no. That's, I always get confused. Those things always show the tips. I'm thinking we put like an underwater, we put a conduit here. That way we could maybe explore this area a bit, because I see iron right there. Right? And it's like a little cave. And then look, it just keeps getting lower and lower and lower. I think, this patch of seaweed. Oh, we gotta drop stuff actually. Jeez, okay. Okay, no, no, we'll just go for it. Screw it. One, two, three, 4, 5. Ugh. I should have tried enchanting the helmet for like water breathing. I think it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're not gonna have enough. You only have 2. Excuse me. See, I'm not gonna have enough, so. Now that he says that, I totally forgot. I forgot to take my chest back. Look, it's a dolphin. Jesus, sounded like he was gonna kill himself. We're gonna get the seaweed or the kelp, whatever. Same thing, right? The weed of the sea. We need a moment to breathe. And look how long this takes. Jesus. Like, I proged this a while ago, no? Come on. I just hate that it scatters around. It's not like... I'll just come back later. Let's break a lot of it, though. Because I could at least empty it out. 3 beds. There we go. I'm trying to, like, right now they're like asking so much. They're like, we need this, we need that, we need tools, we need beds, we need torches. I'm just like, jeez. They're basically telling me, hey, can you just gather everything? I'm just like, There we go. Okay, look, see? We're getting the job done. Kinda. Come on. Look how much of this we need. Jeez. Or rather, how much I want to get. Ah, no, wrong one. What? Oh, yeah, I mean... Nah, whatever. I'm just like, yeah, whatever. Alright, let's move on. This is gonna take a while. I think I might just go to the Johnny's place. Wait, no, he has... Joey's place. There's stuff that we need to do. For one, I think we definitely should put the conduit there. That's why I have a bunch of random prismarines there. But that's the thing. I see this one. There's 2 videos I saw. One guy's using regular prismarine. Another guy is using prismarine brick. So, I don't know. And another thing, I started this way back and never finished, was breaking this enough to make a path with water, and then we're gonna fill it with water, and then everything's supposed to come out good. But I think I might do it a bit differently. If I continue to do it, it'll be different, because it's hard to manage water. Like, I'd have to break, right? Get water, dump it there as soon as I break it, you know what I mean? Because you're gonna have parts and bits where I don't need stone. Not stone. I need dirt. My cat's still here. Okay. If you guys are ever wondering whatever happened to the cat or why you hear one. Come on. There you go. Going a bit faster. Didn't I have... Oh no, I still had the lava. Okay. I was like, didn't I have it? But... Come on. There we go. Wasn't that... Oh my god. Do that. We'll put the potatoes to cook. Now, I'm definitely gonna prepare some stuff. Didn't I have a lot more chests? They're upstairs. Derp. Dummy, dummy. Yeah, that's me. Alright. We're gonna do... signs. 3 is more than enough. Only needed 1. We're gonna do signs. What's in here? All kind of food. Yeah. All kind of food. Alright, so what I'll do is just straight up dirt. And then this, I don't know. Oh, we had more blocks in here. That, them, water, things. I don't know what to put here. I didn't even know these symbols existed. We'll put this. Okay, I guess we can't. The game doesn't recognize it. Alright. Now we're gonna go back. This is what we're gonna try. I'm gonna try to put more of the bricks and stuff and hope that this works. I have 8. I didn't want to do it that way, but we're gonna have to. I'll take half of this and I'm gonna put it in the chest. Because potatoes are pretty easy to go ahead and produce a lot of. So we're gonna take that, put that there. I'd rather take the 48. Well, probably shouldn't because I might die, but you never know. My ear itches. I should have brought a Q-tip. I don't like. I think it's just because I have my earphones, headphones, whatever the heck these are, on all the time. And then, oh, that potato is life or death right there. What am I doing? So let's see if this works. I would hope so. But hoping is one thing from actually getting the job done. I don't know why I said it like that. It's, is it William Shatner? Is that the name? Guy who plays, I almost said Captain Quark. That's how you know Ratchet and Clank has a better or greater impact than Star Trek. I kinda was into Star Trek. I prefer more of the fantasy style stuff of Star Wars, and that's kind of the idea. Is Star Trek? I mean, it's more if you're that person that kind of knows or wants to know more about the science behind it in a way. They go, oh yeah, the particles and beams, and blah, blah, blah. Then that's kind of more your lane. If you're into the more fantasy-esque style, obviously you would use or gravitate more towards to the other one, the thing, Gigawitz and the Boppets. Okay, so we got that done. I'm gonna try to put the conduit. Let's just hope it works, because if this Prismarine, I think this Prismarine, I can break it, and like it won't go back into its shards, so that way I could use that to convert, and I can't just convert it the way that it is, which is unfortunate, because I would like to, like, even if it means like 4 of these can turn into like 3 of those other ones, like, come on. So hopefully, I think what I'm gonna do as well, and now I'm thinking about it a bit more, is I'm gonna make a cartographer bench, and I'm gonna bring that along with me. Now I do have the shulker box on the side, kind of waiting, you know. We will eventually use it. Is kelp good anything on its own? Nope, it just says plant in water or dried in a furnace and eaten. So on its own, this is garbage. Dry it up though, you got yourself a meal. And then, ain't that weird? Because I'm pretty sure we do have what's it called? Like, people sell seaweed. Like, isn't that what sushi is as well? Like, they have seaweed and it's all dried up. Isn't that interesting? Like, what is seaweed exactly? It's like, well, obviously it's like some type of plant life, but I don't know. Life is interesting. Except for the part where they throw all the trash into the sea, but other than that, no such thing as good people, I guess. Okay, so we got stuff going on in there. Did I put the coal in there? Yeah, that was me putting the coal. Depths of the sea, back to Snoop Doggy Dogg. That's all I know of the song, because I know I am crazy. It is a busy day for me. Yee. Let's make like I'm gonna need probably more than a stack. Alright, 2 stacks I think should be good enough for now. For 1. 2, we're gonna take that conduit. Sand is easy to break. We'll put the sand. We'll put the chisel here. We'll bring the conduit's so small. I hate that it doesn't say anything. It says gives nearby players status effect if they are in water or rain. But I want to know how far that radius is, because I don't want to adventure and then it's just like, oh, well, you lost the ability. I heard that it gives you're more efficient breaking stuff underwater. You can't, I don't know if it's you can breathe underwater or you can have a longer period of time underwater before having to come up for air. But we'll figure it out. Maybe we can make some type of underwater thing, because we do have a mountain here, which I could easily see it being hollowed out. Other than that, I'm not 100% sure about that, so I don't know. We'll see. Again, like, as you can see, like, that's not normal. I did that. I might break the one underneath it as well. I didn't realize how much gravel was here. If I would have seen this before, I would have used it. I mean, I clearly saw it before, but I just forgot about it. We're too busy exploring the other areas that I didn't see it. Alright, so I'm gonna try And I hope this works, because I don't want it to be where it's like, oh, you have to use all of the same material. Wait, well, hold on. Let me look at another one. What? Okay, Ohio, wow. Okay, wait, does it have to be like that? Oh no. Hey. I like that. Okay. Okay, so far it's so good. So far so good. So hold on. I'm dying. Stop it. Yeah, I don't think I did this right. Wait, what was that? Oh, never mind. I thought that was something special, but... Okay, I'm gonna keep that there. I don't know how to do this. This is a guy who's doing it in, Wait. Take the hit. Whoa, what? I got the trophy for it. Activate a conduit. Wow. Okay, so it's working now. Okay, so I guess you just needed more of the blocks around there. What? I was just going up and I'm like, wait, what? Why am I breathing again? Got the trophy. I'm surprised that we got it done. I don't know how far we can go with this, but I only can assume that now that we have it, we can break these a lot easier. Oh, look at that, it's going fast. Oh, not anymore. Okay, see. I just want to know exactly how far does this thing go. Like, what? My eyesight changing, or is it giving up on me? Oh, it's giving up. Okay, so we have to get closer to it. And then boom. This isn't that far. Hmm. thinking it might be just enough for us to break something under here to create an air pocket. No! Okay, come closer. Just enough. Come on. There we go. Go back. Okay. Hold on, let me see. Maybe I could find something out about it. Let's just put sand. I don't have a light source, so let's do this. There we go. I don't know where to put it exactly, because I don't know. Let's get the coal. I didn't want to do it this way, but I mean, we don't really have much of a choice now. But I'm thinking we ramp things up. We've spent about like 2, maybe 3 hours. Who knows? These take time. It's very time consuming to get these things done. Take a bit of a lunch break while we're at it. I know people can go hours on this, and I could if I needed to, but I think we'll just wrap things up. Just as like a goal or a way for you guys to kind of know like maybe what we're doing or what I'm doing is I'm thinking what we do is, because right now we're using the conduit to help us breathe underwater, see underwater, and kind of explore a bit, but it doesn't have much range. So I'm not sure if that's something just the conduit alone does. Actually, it just might be the conduit. I don't know. There we go. Okay. So even moving around, kind of, it's faster. We need more of these. We need more of those for one. 2, we need to be able to enchant, like my bro said, we need to be able to enchant our helmets in order to be able to breathe underwater. But sounded like something fell. But another thing is, I think we're gonna end up trying to something here. I don't know. I'm thinking of making a house here. It's gonna take time though. Like we would have to build everything under the water. Keep going back and forth like we are right now, because the range is about here. This is hard to decide. Let's just go back to the regular house. We might use seaweed as a way to navigate while we're at it. I mean, of course, obviously, pop up, see where it's at. But, oh, wow. Okay, so that night vision thing under... Wow. Like, that's impressive. I really like that. Whoa, what the heck? Oh, it's the dolphin again. That spooked me. Get out of here. And then we'll have stuff set up there. Yeah. I think I'm gonna do it anyway, Beyblade. I see you saying don't make it. I'm gonna do it anyway. That wouldn't be a bad start either over there. Hold on. Can that reach that extent? So it doesn't have far range. That's so unfortunate. But I think I put it in a decent enough spot to be able to do that. See, it's like just there. Oh my goodness. Get out of here. I should be killing spiders, realistically speaking. Oh my gosh, another one? Another one of them's? I mean, we were lucky enough just to get those prismarine blocks. I'm surprised that even worked. Dolphin, help me, please. He's trying to go on land. Like, I made this big enough. There you go. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Where'd the dolphin go? No, I do not like ASMR. Oh boy, that's a pain in the butt. Let's get the moving. I'm gonna think of it. Think of something, maybe something simple. I'm pretty sure people have ideas. I might just copy and paste, who knows. We'll have to figure that out. I think, oh, actually that wouldn't be too bad either. Hold on. No, because let's wait till day, because I think if I were to make the house the way that I wanted it, and then make it go all the way up. Oh my, get out of here. There we go. For now, I think I'm gonna be a farmer. Reason being, because, yes, I know, cats, okay. You're in there for your safety. The reason why I'll be a farmer is because we do want to explore more, so that's going to be later on in the day, hopefully. We will hopefully cover that area. Should night come, there is a village just north of that. Sleep, get our resources together and whatnot. Start spreading this way, I think, and then once we get that done, head through the south again. We have a safe spot right here, I believe. Or it might be, no, here. No, up there. Up there. That's our safe spot right there, that T. That's our little safe spot. So we will go south to the T, cross all this, and then just try to get that bottom half kind of explored and said and done, and then just kind of sweep through it. Nice. And I have 20. I don't think we need stairs, so those stairs are gonna get burnt up. I have 17 more. Yeah, see, like, even in here I'm using wood. We'll just do that. Now, the reason why I'm trying to make dried kelp, just before I end the video, the reason why I'm trying to make dried kelp is because we do need coal and such to make torches. We need a lot of torches, so course, yeah, with just one stick and one torch, you get like 4, but one stick and one torch. One stick, one coal, you get 4 torches or something like that, so. Okay, even got more stone bricks. I don't think I even needed to make them, to be completely honest. Put that away. But yeah, I think that's gonna be it for now. We will not be eating this dried kelp, although we might put some away. I don't know. I don't know what else to do. I want to prepare. I'm gonna need this. I probably need more than just one. I'm gonna get my shulker box later on. We'll turn that into something. And yeah, so that's it for today. Thank you for watching. I hope to explore more and get some update video with you guys soon. I've been planning to just work on Minecraft for a while and then just get like a bunch of stuff going, but I don't think it's gonna end up being like that. So, but yeah, again, if you watch, thank you for watching. Hit that like, subscribe. I'm probably just gonna check up on Fortnite later on, see what's going on, and go back into yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna play a bit of Fortnite. Once my bros are back on, we'll get back into Minecraft. I might switch back and forth. Who knows? Whoops. But yeah. So if you watched, thank you for watching. Hit that like, subscribe, and please subscribe to the Zabin Project. We need more subs on there, or else I'm not gonna be putting out any more videos, and you guys won't see live streams. Okay, well that's a bit of a stretch, but please do subscribe to the Zabin Project. I love putting my edited videos up there. Currently working on something with GTA at the moment. I think my bro Johnny and we've been playing a bit of GTA, and we've got something going. I think we do. We have a little something going. Other than that, I don't think we have any big projects coming up. Just getting some stuff in Minecraft done, and then getting more in depth from whatever the heck that we build from that point on. So thank you. Goodbye. Don't know why I say goodbye like that, but thank you, goodbye, and as always, eat your kelp to stay healthy. Goodbye.